Hello, assalamu alaikum everyone, and welcome back to our channel, which is almost dead. I thought that I would come up here today and review a foundation that completely doesn't need any reviews on, because there's like plenty of reviews on the internet about it. But given how tricky my skin type is, I thought that I might give it a try. I did try this foundation back in 2018 or 19 and I really liked it, but I don't really like it right now, or probably I didn't apply it in the right way. So today we are going to review the Fenty Beauty Pro Filt'r foundation. Throughout this entire video I might be squinting because I'm not wearing my spectacles and I'm also not wearing my lenses, so given how blind I am, I might be squinting all the time. So first step is to prep my skin very well. Regardless of what skin type you have, you should always prep your skin. So the first thing that I'm going to be doing is prep my skin with this moisturizer. This is by Neogen. This was a gift and I just started using it and I really like this. So yeah, but if I run out of it, I'm going to switch back to simple. Okay, now that we are done with our moisturizer, I'm gonna let this sit for around 2 or 3 minutes and then I'm going to proceed with my primer. I'm going to prime just one side of my face and leave the other bare, just to give it a true test. So I'm taking a little bit of the Milk Hydro Primer and I'm gonna work this into one side of my face. Okay, so on one side of my face I have the Hydro Primer and the other side is bare. So I'm going to start working on this side and then move ahead with this side. I'm going to let the primer sit for a while. I'm going to take about 2 pumps. So I have a very thin layer of the foundation on this side. I'm scared of building it up. But I don't think I need any more coverage around this side other than on my nose and perhaps on this side just a little. So I might go on top on these areas just a little bit. Given that I will be wearing my spectacles throughout the day, I know that the foundation will come off from this area. That happens with whatever foundation that I use, so it's really not something that I will judge a foundation on. Okay, so I still have a lot of foundation left. I'm going to use that on this side. So let's begin that. I have a pimple on this side, so there's something that needs to be covered. So it added a little bit of coverage on top of the pimples that I have. They're slightly peeking through, but not as much. There's hyperpigmentation around here, which is also peeking through a little. But the coverage isn't something that I was worried about. It was something about the dryness of the foundation. It looked too drying on my skin, almost to the point that it looked like it was cracking around my mouth. But at this point, it doesn't look as dry as it did on the other 2 times that I wore this particular bottle of foundation. So might be something with the day or so. I did exfoliate my skin the other night, so I do not know if that's also adding to it, to this looking better and nicer, because it looks nice. It looks glowy, not too mattifying. Anyway, I'm gonna proceed with my concealer and my powder and come back later to show you the results. So I came back to show you the places that I will be powdering for the day. I took the Bakerie flower setting powder. I'm taking a puff and I'm just setting the places where I would normally sweat or produce oil, which is the center of my face. I also applied concealer just underneath my eyes and nowhere else, because we are testing the foundation, not a concealer. My nose is a place which gets shiny throughout the day. So, and I also know that the foundation will be coming off from my nose because of my spectacles, my chin, just a little bit on the forehead. I'm going to be taking whatever is left on this sponge or puff on the rest of my face, so that when I apply the powder products, it does not skip. But with this step, I definitely did take away a lot of shine, but I only did this because I know Bangladesh is just so hot and humid that the shine is going to come back just within 5 minutes. So this step is crucial, especially if you live in a hot and humid country like mine. I'm gonna complete the rest of my face and then come back again. I keep saying this, bye bye, oh my god. Hello, howdy how. Okay, so I am back after completing my makeup, and this is how it looks like. I think so far everything looks fine, other than the fact that it does look a little dry around the corners of my mouth, but it does tend to happen with a lot of foundation, except for the ones that I absolutely love. For example, the Wet n Wild Dewy foundation, it minimizes the effect of that, but it could also be the powder. So let's see how it looks like throughout the day. I will come and check in after a few hours and give you an update on how this foundation looks like. I'm pretty sure that the foundation will come off from these areas. If it doesn't, then it's very good, but if it does, it's honestly normal. So yeah, I said that I wouldn't judge, so I hope you won't judge as well. So this is what my foundation looks like after 30 minutes since I did my makeup. I did a lip swatch video, যেটার জন্য the foundation came off just এখানে আমি অনেক switch back করতেছি languages. Anyway, I wanted to do this video in Bangla, but I keep forgetting once I start the video or like hit record. So আমি দুইটা ভাষাতেই বলবো যেটা আমার মাথায় আসছে। সো আমি যখন লিপ স্পট ভিডিও করতেছিলাম তখন একটুখানি ফাউন্ডেশন উঠে গেছে জাস্ট এইখানে। So I'm going to show you some close-ups. So that was a close-up, and I will come back again after a few hours to show you how my makeup looks like throughout the entire day. Yeah. Have an rush. This is the checking one. There's a little bit of transfer here. This is the update. I wore a mask, so it came up from here. Yeah. Hello, so it is currently 4:43. Hi Shana, okay, so it's currently 4:44 p.m. So it has been 9টা থেকে এখন কত সময় হয়? So it has almost been 7 to 8 hours since I applied the foundation, and during the first check-in there was some foundation peeling off from this area, but now I can see that the foundation completely came off from my nose. এখান থেকে তো উঠছে যেখানে চশমা ছিল, কিন্তু মাঝের জায়গাটা থেকে উঠছে আর আরো বেশি উঠছে এখানে. So I had a little there was a slight problem, so I ate a lot, so I threw up, which is why I had to like put মুখে পানি দিই নাই, but like I gargled, so like তখন I guess there was some water around here. So I think that is when I started to notice some disappearance of the foundation from this area. I'm gonna give you a close-up so you can see better. So I don't know if you can tell, but the foundation definitely came off from here. I did dab with a tissue and also with the beauty blender that I had, so it might not look as bad as it did earlier, but you can see that the foundation did come off from my nose. এই জায়গাটায় নাই, এই জায়গাটায় আছে, আবার এই জায়গাতে নাই. So the Fenty Beauty foundation claims to be waterproof, and it also has the ability to adapt with climate throughout the places, but I don't know if the claim is true. We'll see after a few hours again. Bye. Hello everyone, it is currently 9 p.m. which means that it has been 12 hours or more since I put this makeup on, and it currently looks nasty because my concealer is coming off. I came home, I cooked, so I sweated a lot. I was in front of oil. which is bad. So I will be taking this off right after this final check-in, and I don't think much has changed other than my concealer creasing from the last check-in that we did. That is, foundation came off around my nose and my chin. I can tell that I only have foundation right around here. Other than that, there's no foundation on my nose. My forehead, my cheeks, everything looks great to me. However, the only problematic areas for me would be my nose and my chin, which is, you know, a very big. And I know that I said that নাকের থেকে যদি উঠে যায় তাহলে একটু সমস্যা না, মানে এই পাশের দুই জায়গা থেকে যদি উঠে যায় তাহলে সমস্যা না, but I did not expect it to come up from this place. So given that a foundation that is set to be for you know, oily skin, it's supposed to control your sweat and whatnot, given that the only places that I sweat is my T-zone and it didn't hold up that great on my T-zone other than my forehead, says a lot. So I do not know if I will be trying this out again. I have 2 bottles of this foundation. Anyway, so I guess I just have to make it work. So I will be trying out other methods to make this work. So that is it. I'm running out of camera time, so I will take my leave and I will see you in the next one. Bye bye. Hi, so it's day 2 and I'm not giving up on testing this foundation because I just can't forget how amazing it was, and I just can't really digest the fact that it bhalo na. So I am going to be putting this to the test again today, and today we do not have anything on my face that can disrupt the foundation. That is my spectacles. I'm wearing lenses, so we're gonna also check if the foundation wears off from our nose. If it does, then that's a problem, and you know, it's just not our favorite. Then let's get onto it. I'm gonna do what I did. I'm gonna moisturize, prime. I'm gonna use a different primer and then the foundation. So for my moisturizer, I will be going back with the same one that I used that day, which is the Neogen moisturizer. For the primer today, I will be using the Maybelline Master Prime. This is the primer, Blur and Smooth primer. So this is like a little step, but I'm gonna take this emulsion by The Ordinary and I'm gonna hydrate my breakout. So like I have a breakout here and the skin over here can be a little more dry than like the rest of my face. So I'm just gonna take a little bit of that and just hydrate that area a little bit more. I should have done this before I went in with my primer, but I forgot. I think I forgot to share my shade number the other day. It was the shade 310. I'm gonna shake this a little and I'm gonna take about 2.5 pumps. I took 2 pumps the other day, but I'm gonna do 2.5 pumps today. See, I don't think this is a bad match. I think this is like a very, very good match, in fact. Done with the foundation. This is what it looks like. I'm gonna zoom you in a little bit. This is how it looks like without being set. So now we're gonna go and apply my concealer, powder, and everything as usual and come back again to show you the face. And then throughout the day I'm gonna come back and show you the makeup in various checkpoints to show how it holds. Hello, so I'm done with my makeup and this is what it looks like. I did the exact same makeup that I did the other day, except for the eye makeup of course, but I set my face exactly where I set the other day so that, you know, I do not really manipulate anything with the foundation. I only applied my concealer underneath my eyes and nowhere else. Okay, so I did set my face with setting spray. No, with the setting powder. I'm already sweating, or like my oils are coming off from this area. I did check their website after coming back home the other day that they're supposed to adjust with the climate of the place, and probably there was something about humidity and whatnot, sweat, etc, etc. So I feel like those claims are not really true, so I'll just take a leave right now. Hello, and I'm back. Out of all the days where I could have put this foundation to test, today probably was the worst and also the best day for that. Because worst is because it was just chaotic. The entire day was just chaotic, and the reason why it is the best day is because of how chaotic it was. This really went through everything. So if you live in Bangladesh, you may know that there was a power outage and we didn't have electricity for over 7 hours. I did this makeup around 1 p.m. and it's currently 10:22 p.m. so it has been a very long time. I was out the entire time. I had a shoot, so I was out and about in the heat and I was sweating and everything. I was really under, you know, chaos. So this too, my face, the foundation, it went through everything. So given that I wasn't wearing my spectacles, I didn't see my foundation coming off from my nose, but I do feel like it came off ever so slightly around my chin and my mouth. I'm gonna zoom you in so that you can see it by yourself. I don't know if you can tell, but it surely did separate somewhere around here and right above my lip, because you can see my beauty mark peeking through. It's not always that visible with makeup on, but other than that, I don't think it moved from my nose. It looks fine. My forehead looks okay as well. I think the rest of the face looks pretty amazing as well. And I also like how I am starting to produce oil right around here. I almost feel like it's the same as when I first came in, so I don't really mind that. And I didn't really sweat a lot today in terms of my face because I had a fan with me, because I know that I was going on a shoot, so I kept fanning my face so that I wouldn't sweat much. And even if I sweat, I didn't dab it with any tissue. I just air dried it with a fan, or fan dried it, if that's a word. Okay, so yeah, I didn't use anything. I did not even touch up or like use my beauty blender or anything to fix anything whatsoever. Ja chilo shetai ache basically. But I just think that I just do not trust this foundation to be waterproof or sweat proof. I will be a little skeptical to wear this if I have a very special event, because I don't want it to be looking weird. But I also do not really mind the finish right now. And if I am wearing lenses, I think I will be wearing them. I won't be pairing them with my spectacles because I know they will come off. So yeah, I guess that's all I have to say for this foundation. I know there's a lot of reviews on this already. I know that a lot of you might use this as well, so you can share your experience with this foundation down below. Do you think it is overhyped, or do you think it's underhyped, or do you think I am the one who's just making a big deal out of it? Yeah, I think I just have tried better foundations, and this is not just one of my favorites. It's just like average. It's not the worst, it's just average. And I don't hate it too much, but I don't love it too much. Like, I don't love it for my mouth area, but I love it for the rest of the face. That's all I have to say. So if you see me using this, don't come for me. Hello, so I was about to take this off. It's currently 12 a.m. so it's just almost 12 hours and I thought, why not I dip my face and see if this actually holds some makeup, because it says it's waterproof. I have to recheck. If it does, I'll just put it out, a disclaimer here, but it isn't, because I can see my makeup coming off or like separating in my forehead, and also on my chin area. If I touch it, I can see it separating, but I haven't touched my forehead, but I can still see it separating, so I'll zoom you in. As you can see, it is separating on my forehead, and I don't think much around the cheeks, but a little down here and definitely here. So it isn't waterproof. I think that's it. So that's it. I'll just take it off right now. Bye.